This is Dr. Charles Atkinson calling from Cambridge, Massachusetts. And I'm reaching, I assume, Dr. Shapiro? Uh, you certainly may. My name is Dr. Charles Atkinson. I'm president and founder of something called the Whole Brain Foundation in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Like Dr. Shapiro, I am recovering not from Lyme disease, but from West Nile virus. And I'm a wellness psychologist who's doing a lot of work. And I'm after the last week of exploring stem cell therapy, and I decided that the combination of Panama with Dr. Reardon and talking to Dr. Shapiro, what I wanted to do to make plans and see how we might help me and how I might help anybody else and collaborate. So that's my story. I'm actually would love to talk to her, and I'm coming to New York in early July, and I'll be there around the 11th of July. Is there any chance that she might be in town that day? No, the week of July 11th. 617-528-8332. My foundation email is charlie at, one word, thewholebrainfoundation.org. Sure. Yes. Correct. Correct. And that the number I gave you is 617-528-8332 is my cell phone and is my only number. And is there, could you send me an email? Right. Just briefly, I'm an 82-year-old guy with a doctorate in educational research from Harvard that spent his lifetime doing pharmaceutical sales training and realized I was not doing the Lord's work. When I got West Nile virus, pharmaceutical solutions did not work, and I found that my creative problem-solving ability has led me to invent a new framework for understanding complexity. And I know Dr. Shapiro talks about the information overload a lot in her talks. So I think we're fellow travelers, even though I'm about 25 years older, and that the work she's doing and the help she could give me, and I need some confirming advice. I sent in the application yesterday to Panama to apply, but I get the picture about the hierarchy of going from the plasma-rich stuff to the adipose tissue to the mesenchymal umbilical cord stem cells that are multipotent. I can talk a little bit about this stuff, but No problem. Well, I've told you enough, and and if you send me what you're going to send me, I'll look forward to either hearing from her or calling her back and sending her. A little of both. I was speaking to her as a colleague because she's doing the same work that I'm doing. I'm speaking to her as a patient because she has a similar condition with her Lyme's disease as my West Nile virus, as a neuroinvasive issue. I spent 400 days in the hospital recovering from it. Was supposed to be dead, and I've used lifestyle and diet and a whole range of problem-solving approaches to come back from the dead. And I'm an early adopter of things like fecal microbiota transplantation, of hyperbaric oxygen therapy, of keto diets, of electrical muscular stimulation. I do all that stuff. And now I think that the next thing for me to deal with my neuropathy, my neurodegenerative knees, a trauma in my urethra from an iatrogenic injury in the hospital, that I think that there's another level that I can take myself to, and that is Dr. Shapiro has done. Now that she's done it for herself, she wants to do it for the world. Me too. Okay, I have all the insurance, and I was thinking I'm coming down for that Wednesday. I think that Wednesday's the 11th, and I'm coming down that evening for uh, uh, an event at the Century Club, and I'd either come down by train or the earliest I would get there would be around noon or 1 o'clock, and I could come to her office sometime that afternoon. That would be just great. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. And by the way, I was at a Beacon Hill TEDx talk on Saturday at the Franklin Zoo with George Church, and one of the people in my boot camp, I call it the Fix What Ails You boot camp, ALZ, as a disease of civilization that is mainly aging, uh, and uh, the two people in the boot camp, one of them was a co-founder of the Beacon Street TEDx. Anyway, there's a lot. I know I've reached the right person, and I've, I've, I'm delighted. And your name, Claudia. Thank you, Claudia, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.